So I'm going to give you a few tips into let's see, it's bright out here. I'm coming outside though. A few tips into making contacts wherever you go. I used to be terrified of this when I first started. I like getting people's numbers or inviting them to things, getting their emails wherever I went, because I knew that's how you get the word out, is you got to be brave. And I was just nervous, and I was like, oh, I feel like I'm always working, this stinks. And guess what? I wanted to learn the skills and I wanted to not be afraid, so I kept on going, and I kept embarrassing myself and just going like, oh, I'm so dumb, after I talked to people and it was awkward. But guess what? I knew that I had to fail forward in order to succeed and to figure this out. And so guess what? Now what it looks like is it's the most natural thing, and it's so easy to talk to people about it without feeling salesy or anything, just being pure genuine. And it works great, and it does not feel like I'm working all the time. It's just like, hey, I have something awesome, do you want to know about it? Like, it's just so casual. And so I want to tell you about the last 4 contacts that I made, okay? And how that looks. So this is easy and fun, you guys. I just went to a passport office with my husband to renew his passport, and Laurie was working there. I got my passport with her 6 months ago, and I didn't know what to say. And I think I chickened out, or else I gave her my card, which is chicken. Don't give people cards. Don't even carry cards, because it's dumb, because you don't get their email address. And so I knew going in, oh, I should probably do this right this time, because she's severely overweight. So chat, make relationship, have sincere talk. She knows that I care about her. And then I go, when we're about to leave, I say, and there wasn't a long line, I didn't feel pressure to hurry. So I go, Laurie, okay, so I have a question for you. You seem like you know a lot of people, because you're very friendly. Pause. She laughs. She says something. I smile. So I have a question. I am a wellness practitioner. You can say a certified health coach. Wellness practitioner sounds so cool. It's not overused. And I help people with their weight. I help with people with high blood pressure or diabetes. I really focus on lifestyle habits with people. Do you like, or actually I said, who in your life do you know of right now that is looking for help? And she goes, and I talk quietly. I looked in her eyes. I was confident. Remember, my voice, it would drop. Instead of, do you know? It's like, who do you know that could use my help? And so that exudes confidence. People like that. They don't feel threatened. They just feel like, oh, she knows what she's doing. And guess what she said? She said, me and my husband. Boom. Got her number and email. She goes, we're not ready now because blah, blah, blah. But I made sure that I got her contact information, okay? Next person. Josh and I were shopping for his birthday, okay? And we went to Athleta because Josh likes to shop for me. And we went there, and he's like, that's cute, you should try that on. He's so sweet. And there was a girl that said something to me and was just like super friendly. And I like talking to people who are friendly, who I kind of naturally get along with. That's what's made this fun. And I don't try to force stuff. Like, you'll like connect with people naturally, like their vibes and your vibes, okay? And that's what I'd always take advantage of that. So this cute girl was like, try that on, I want to see what it looks like on you. I haven't seen someone as tall as you wear this. So I did, and afterwards, like, I followed her and was like, so tell me more about yourself. How long have you been working here? So maybe I asked 2 or 3 questions. I was very interested in her life. And at the end, I said, Bailey, I would love to stay connected with you. You're super friendly. Can I add you on Facebook? And she's like, sure. So I flipped out my phone and I added her. Great. Now I can talk to her later about health coaching, because I found out a lot about her, that she's really into the medical field. So it'll be an easy topic of discussion to bring up. I could have asked her more about what her goals are. And then later, when I come back to her, I said, hey, Bailey, I remember that you said that you don't like to work this type of job. You would like a job like this, or you'd like this. I was thinking I should tell you about health coaching, because it might help you get your goals. Something like that, okay? And then she's gonna watch my before and afters and see that I'm a trustworthy person. Next person. Still the Josh's birthday weekend. We were going shopping. He's wanting to get a sports coat. We went into this really nice fancy place, and a lady, like for suits, and a lady comes out. She's very overweight, and she's like, hey, how can I help you? Blah, blah. She was so helpful, and she answered so many questions. We developed a good relationship with her, just chatting. We left, and I was like, oh, should I get her information or not? I don't know. So we left. We came back just to check on another thing, and then I was like, okay, I'll say something. And it's like, Tanya, I have a question for you. I would actually, you're super friendly, you're really good at what you do. I would love to connect with you, or I had said, I would love to network with you. Could I grab your number and give you a call sometime? And she's like, sure, gave me her number and I'll call her. The other person, one second. Okay, so the other person was Rick. So we were at Walmart and we were returning something, and there's this friendly guy, you know, it's the friendly people who talk back to me, like who continue a conversation so it's not forced. And we were chatting. I noticed Rick was wearing bracelets. I would always be curious, ask people about stuff, okay? And I was like, so is that for like joint pain? I've seen some of those magnets. I've seen some of the magnets. She's like, yeah, my joints hurt really bad. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, ask more questions about it. Talk. We are about to leave, and I go, and for some reason I like to save it for the end, so it's just quick. So we were about to leave and go, Rick, you mentioned that you have joint pain. I don't know if this would help at all, but I'm a wellness practitioner and I would love to chat with you and see what resources I can give you. I do a lot of nutrition. Maybe that'll help. He's like, sure. And so he gave me his number, had me call him, and he's really excited. So now I need to follow up with him. So all these things are naturally happening. It's not high pressure. It's not weird salesy. It's just being friends and figuring out a way, you know, to connect with them. Or either just add them on Facebook, say you want to network with them, ask them more about their health. And say you might have something for them. Ask if they know anyone that's wanting to get healthy. You could even ask them if they could do a wellness survey. There's a survey approach you can ask me about. And there's also even like the health coach approach, like job approach. So there's lots of different ways to do it. It's always easy to say, hey, I've got free stuff. Do you know anyone? But try all these different approaches and you'll get better at it. So it's just natural and it just kind of flows, and it's just pure fun connecting with people. Sorry this is long, but you guys are awesome. Spread the word. We have an amazing gift that we can share with people. Everyone needs to know about this. Everyone does. Do not close your mouth. Keep talking to people. Okay, see you guys. Comment, just to give you a really solid phrase that you can rely on. This is from Eric Worre in his book GoPro. I recommend that, major read that. You say, just remember this line for offering the coaching opportunity. Would you be open to exploring? Just remember, open is really important and exploring is really important. Would you be open to exploring what health coaching looks like with your busy lifestyle? Would you be open to exploring what health coaching looks like as a side project? And he said side project because that doesn't sound scary. That doesn't sound like it takes a lot of time. If you know, one of their excuses, use that. If you know they're going to say busy, they're too busy, then that's why you'd say, would you be open to exploring health coaching with your busy lifestyle? Okay. And so that's what I could say to Bailey, the one I met at Athleta, is, Bailey, I've been thinking about you. You'd be so good at this. Would you be open to exploring health coaching at all? I'd love to tell you about it. So it's just a simple thing to say. That's actually how I got another contact. I was in line at, it was someone's 50th wedding anniversary and they were celebrating. And I looked down the line and there was a woman who looked like she could use a program. And I thought, oh, how can I get her contact information? I'll be around her for 15 seconds. And so we chatted. I found out where she's from. I found what her job was, and I found out she didn't like her job. Okay, so immediately I ask good questions, you guys. Ask questions that I can bring up later, their answers to. And so I go, Janine, would you mind if I grab your number? I actually want to run something by you, And she gets curious, oh, sure. And then when I called her, that's what I said, hey, you said you didn't like your job, and you're a really friendly person. Or I forgot what it was. I know she was friendly. Say whatever genuine compliment you noticed from them. And I don't know if you'd be open to exploring health coaching, what health coaching would look like for you or not. But I just had a thought that I should ask you. And then she's like, well, I first need to get healthy. And I go, okay, great. Let's get you healthy. And she became one of my clients. So you never know. Just open your mouth and cool things happen. Sometimes bad things happen. Well, not bad things, but actually nothing. Sometimes nothing happens. And that's happened to me a few times where I asked them and they're like, no. And it took a lot of bravery to ask them. And you have to be okay with people saying no, because who cares? It's like the drowning and I have a life jacket. I can be like, oh, I hope they don't say no if I throw this life jacket. That's silly. Instead, I toss it to them and I say, hey, do you want this? Or I can, hold it, say, hey, do you want a life jacket? And if they're tired out, pooped out, then they'll say yeah. And if they're like, I'm going to struggle a little bit longer on my own, I can do this, then I'll wait. And then they'll say, hey, remember how you offered me that life jacket? Let's talk about that again. That's just how it works, okay? All right, see you for reals this time.